Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mini-Sode where today we'll be talking about Panzer Elite Action Fields of Glory. A spin-off of the original Panzer Elite, which is more of a tank simulator, Fields of Glory instead is a straight-up arcade action experience where you take control of various tanks throughout 3 campaigns during World War II, German, Russian, and Allied soldiers, with your character, each a commander for the respective army, narrating their experiences during each mission. It's about what you'd expect from a game based on World War II, but others have told better stories than here, with the Medal of Honor series coming to mind. Depending on the mission, you're given a certain tank to drive along with fellow soldiers to command, though issuing commands to your squad is a bit confusing at first, mostly in the way it's set up. When I first saw the symbols for squad commands, it took me a while to figure out what they even meant, even with a blink or you'll miss a tutorial that they give you. Every so often, you'll come across ammo and repair stations that you drive over like a pit stop in a race to get your armor and shells refilled, which does come in handy, especially when you have to quickly drive back to one before you're decimated by enemy tanks. Other than that, missions tend to be a bit straightforward. Drive your tank forward, take out enemies, take over enemy posts, move on, take out enemy guns and supplies, rinse and repeat. Granted, this is a game where you drive a tank, and tanks are really good at doing that kind of thing. But Fields of Glory just handles it in a boring way. About halfway through the game, I kept looking at the clock to see how much time had passed because I just wasn't having fun, and I just stopped playing. Something I rarely do and I try not to do, even with bad games. Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't bored because it's a game about tanks. There are fun tank games out there. This just isn't one of them. Also, controlling your tank is not the easiest to do, as turning is a pain in the ass. But I feel that the developers made it that way because tanks from World War II weren't easy to control and wanted to give that experience. I will say though that the easy control option is completely worthless. There's also multiplayer for up to 32 players, which I'm sure is where the fun is at with this game, but it's only available with System Link or Live, so I couldn't tell you. Visually, the tanks look really good, as close as you can get to the real thing, which is great as everything else doesn't get the same treatment. The stages look like they're from a PS1 game, complete with bad pop-in and draw distance fog, and the buildings, trees, and other vehicles seem to be made of cardboard. As for audio, the music is your standard orchestrated war-style soundtrack, and the voice acting, while not terrible, does have its moments, especially when you get an enemy kill and your squad congratulates you again. And again, and again.
Good one! Nice one! Good shot! Good one! Another dead! Goodbye!
Panzer Elite Action Fields of Glory is not that great of a game, but not because of what it is. Like I said, tank games can be fun. This one just wasn't executed very well. Of course, most of you probably didn't even know this existed because we didn't even get this on consoles in the States. It does exist here on PC, it's just called 1st Battalion, so there's a possibility it plays better on a computer. So if you're still interested in playing this, I recommend playing that version instead of importing this for your big green. That or just play World of Tanks. That is, if you don't already. And with that, this is the Dali Popka, and as always, stay green, my friends. I'll see you next time.